Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we talk about all things fandom and we do so in a positive way. And today we're going to be talking about horror movies because that's what we do every Tuesday, every terrifying Tuesday. And today is no different. And the topic today comes from a YouTuber, in fact, who theorized about Halloween ends. And his theory has actually garnered a lot of traffic. So we're going to discuss it here and we're going to break it down and let you know if it holds any actual water. And that theory is Officer Hawkins is actually Michael Myers' brother. So let's jump right into it. So, the theory goes that this character of Hawkins was actually brought into this trilogy to replace Laurie Strode as Michael Myers' brother, as Michael Myers' sibling. This time, instead of having a sister, he has a brother. Now, the theory is by a YouTuber named Scott E. Crude, who actually does a lot of political stuff, but he enjoys the Halloween films, so he is doing some of those as well right now until the film comes out. And he came up with this theory that he hopes actually gains legs, and that's his words. And a lot of YouTubers have suddenly picked up on it and started talking about it. So I thought we'd break it down. Now, the character of Hawkins is a strange character in that in 2018, we see Hawkins fire at Michael Myers after Laurie Strode sees him in a mirror and thinks he's in the window, shoots at him, and misses. This causes him to walk away. And as he's walking away, Hawkins takes a couple shots and misses also, when there was no reason Hawkins should have missed, according to the theory. Now, then in Halloween Kills, we see him in flashbacks. And when we see him in flashbacks, he shoots at Michael Myers in an alleyway. No other cops are around. He misses Michael Myers when he shoots at him. We next see him in a flashback a couple minutes later in the Michael Myers house, where Michael Myers is choking out his partner. And he aims and fires and shoots his partner in the throat. Now, Scott's theory goes that police officers are trained not to actually shoot unless they know that they're going to hit the target and not put any other lives in danger. Okay, so he shoots his partner, killing his partner, and then he goes downstairs. Michael Myers leaves him, and Michael Myers doesn't attack him at all. And when Michael Myers goes down the stairs, he shoots at Michael Myers on the way down and misses him every single time. He then reaches the outside area where Michael Myers is brought to the ground. Loomis asks if Michael Myers is killed again, to which Hawkins really doesn't know how to answer this question. Michael Myers ends up on the ground. Loomis pulls a gun. Loomis is ready to finish Michael Myers off, and that is when Hawkins pushes the gun back, causing Loomis to miss. He later tells Laurie Strode that the reason that he did this is that he felt like that inside this monster was somebody's little boy. Now, we also see a flashback in which he tells an officer that he just wanted to do the right thing. The officer then takes his gun, they trade his gun out, they make up a story so he doesn't get in trouble. His partner's death deemed an accident, there's no reason for him to get in trouble, is the theory. That's a little problematic, isn't it? But you can see where the officer that took his gun is trying to help him, but Scott claims that if you watch this scene over again, that Hawkins looks very guilty. Now, that's the thing about this theory that makes it kind of unique. He points out all these disturbing little behaviors that Hawkins has, telling Laurie Strode something that he thought at the time, which, you know, when someone's choking out your partner and, you know, causing all this distress, you want to stop the criminal. You're probably not going to think, oh wow, I can't have this guy get shot because this is someone's little boy. And that's his theory. That's how this works. So I think that it's a good theory. However, now we gotta talk about whether or not I think this theory could work. And ultimately, I don't believe that this theory could work. Number one, why would you take Laurie Strode out of the picture as a sibling only to add another sibling? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Either you're going to have Laurie Strode continue to be the sibling, or you're not going to have him have a sibling at all. In fact, I still believe that we're going to find out that Laurie Strode is in fact his sibling. Now, if they want to add a third sibling that was in the house, maybe they do that, but I don't really see that working. Now in terms of some of the other things, yes, nerves would play a big part in him missing those shots. Because in a movie, especially in a movie, and Scott brings up the fact that you could say this is a movie, and then tries to justify the fact that the police officers shouldn't miss because they're skilled marksmen. And not all policemen are actually skilled marksmen. They might be good, but who's to say that they are actually Robin Hood with a gun? It comes down to what can he do in this situation. He's terrified. He sees the monster. He's afraid for his life, and he misses. That would justify the missing when he's shooting at Michael Myers. But how do you explain his statements to Laurie Strode about this as someone's little boy? Well, maybe he just is that nice of a guy. Maybe the thing of it is that he had no problem taking the shots even though he was afraid, when he thought that his life was in complete and utter danger. But when the police had Michael Myers on the ground and it was Loomis that was going to take the shot, he couldn't have a civilian kill Michael Myers. The paperwork for one, but then maybe he's just such a legit nice guy that he would rather see this guy come to justice by a peaceful means. And maybe that also has a lot to do with why he missed. Maybe he wasn't as nervous as I previously stated, but in fact was trying to aim for parts that he couldn't really hit that wouldn't have been fatal to Michael Myers. So you see, there is a way around this theory that works a little bit better than them being siblings. However, it is an interesting theory, and I wouldn't be disappointed if he turned out to be absolutely right. Now, his other statement in terms of this whole thing talks about how he found the babysitter, and Laurie Strode saw him in the mirror and shot at Michael, and Michael walks away. He shoots at Michael and misses. This also could contribute to that whole trying to shoot him in a non-fatal way, or being nervous, or both. I don't think that his attitude throughout the movies really changed as much as this theory leads you to believe. Because the latter part of this theory states that now in 2018 and now in present day, that Hawkins is sick of covering up for Michael Myers and wants to kill him. Now, that's not something you do. You don't just turn on your sibling. I mean, you really shouldn't anyway. Family is family, and you try to stick up for them no matter what. That's as you should. Now, there are some incidences where you can't justify what they do. It doesn't mean that he aims to kill Michael. Again, even if this theory was correct, maybe the reason he's missing Michael has nothing to do with the fact that he's trying to justify or defend Michael or allow Michael to escape, but the fact that he actually wants to take him down in a non-lethal manner and just can't get the shot to work. So I'll leave that there for what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So let us know what you think in the comments about this theory. Do you think it holds any water at all? Do you think that this theory is justified in any way, shape, or form? What parts of this theory do you like and what parts don't you like? Let us know in the comments, because we definitely want to hear from you, and YouTube loves it when we hear from you. So keep those comments coming and let's have a conversation. Then also, my friends, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they get the same great content you're getting. Go ahead and check out Scott E. Crude's channel for his Halloween videos that he's doing currently until the movie comes out. And if you agree with him politically, check that out too. But then also, friends, don't forget to subscribe. Miko says we need more subscribers. And look at this face. You won't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video as well. And then, friends, at the end of the day, fandom is family.